Hello people, welcome in my channel. I am Mia and today we're going to show you the Turtle Beach Swarm 2 software, how the driver will work out for you. I will show you. For example, you have a Burst 2 Air mouse, a wireless mouse. This is the mouse. You can swap, if you have a black model, you can choose a preview of black or white. So you're clicking on the mouse, for example, and then you have the customization of the mouse DPI from steps from 50 dpi in steps of 50 increment from 50 to 100, 150, for example 400, 450, 500, 650, and so on, all to 26,000 dpi in multiple profiles. But I like to have a middle ground like 1050. That's my dpi. I select one profile on the top, for example the third one, and I select 1050 and it will save when using the program. Then you have the device status. The battery status is 100% because I use wired. If you use wireless, it will give a different percentage on this device status menu. The drivers are up to date. I will show you a little later where you can do it in the driver. The connection is USB because it's wired, otherwise it's probably wireless selection. Then underneath you have notifications and pop-up battery notification. So if you want to know more battery notification, you can set it on. For example, you put it on, but I have no battery. I have wire now, and also a tray icon for battery status. Let me see, tray icon. Yeah, maybe this one. It's wired, so there it's 100% full. Then you have the polling rate. It's a 1000 Hz polling rate mouse, the Burst to Air mouse from Turtle Beach. So I select 1000. For me, I don't notice anything higher than 1000. For example, 2000, 4K Hz polling rate and 8K Hz polling rate using too much CPU pollings in your task manager. You see too much spikes. I don't like that. And for me, 1000, I can just get Master League in StarCraft 2 with 1000 anyway. Even with 500 if I want to. The debones time, if you want to adjust, it's now on 5, but you can go to 10 or to lower. But I set it on the middle ground. For me, it's just working fine. I have no problems with the mouse at all. So I can just use this. Motion sync. So what is motion sync? Motion sync provides a higher sensor responsiveness by syncing the signals at the exact intervals the PC pulls for that data. You can activate it. For me, it's all kind of gimmicks, same as 8000 Hz polling rate, but you can activate it if you want it. If you have problems with your lift off distance of your mouse, you can adjust it to lower or higher, or do a custom. For example, by custom, you need to do a rotation, and you can maybe increase higher lift off distance if you have problems with any surface of a mouse pad. And of course, angle snapping. It is, if you want to do more straight lines without doing too much effort, you get more straight lines with angle snapping. You can do that. You can change colors for each profile if you want that. I like pink, so I select pink. You can also save it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 profiles. 5 profiles, guys. And that's all for this tab. Then you go on the left top, you have assignments. You click on that. And here you see your mouse. The mouse has 6 buttons in total. Left, right mouse button, and middle mouse button. Click. 2 side buttons, and a DPI customization button on the side. So 6 buttons in total. You can customize it. For example, you're going to, I like to have my left and my right mouse button just being a left and a right mouse button. But if you want, for example, the scroll wheel, you want to adjust it to anything, you want to change it to multimedia or anything, or a certain key, or DPI adjustment, the middle click, you can all adjust it. You can also go to the side, for example, the customization mouse DPI button. I select it and, for example, click on media, and I want to have it on play and pause. So now it says play and pause, and then I have basically selected play and pause when I press the button. What does it mean? If you have, for example, YouTube open and it plays a song or a video, and on a certain time you want to pause it, you click the button, it pause, and you re-click it, it unpause and keep continuing your video. So that's a handy feature. Or for example, Media Spaler in Windows 11 or so, you can play and pause if you like to have some music while listening games or other projects you do on your PC. Then on the bottom left, you have Macro Manager. You can have any game with a macro. Keep in mind, macros can be cheating, scripts can be cheating, multiple inputs can be sometimes be cheating. So use it at your own risk. I don't need it. I can just use my fingers while on my keyboard or my mouse. I don't need much mouse customization, but anyway, mostly one just for my media play and pause. But if you really want a macro, you can create one, test it for yourself. Then you have the settings menu on the bottom left. You click it, and I have, for example, download updates automatically off and search for updates automatically off. The reason why I don't want to have any internet spikes when playing my games or any pop-ups while playing my games. I just do it manually. There was just some reasons, some patches. I just press search for updates. I don't find any more updates for now, but you can read on this button the previous update status, what it is updated the driver. Here you can see, for example, Enchant's macro export pop-up and so on, some change log. You can see what's updated with the driver. You also sometimes have firmware upgrades, but then you see him pop up when you search for updates, and you can download it and so on. And device manager you have here, I have only the burst to air of Turtle Beach, but if you have a keyboard or any other product, it will be here as well. And you have a help feature here, for example. Why is Swarm 2 important? Now, why is it important? For a new device connected to drivers, the device functions, yeah, it's just the functionality and so on. What are profiles if you're really not understanding it? It's a great way to make good use of the Swarm software. It gives many options and save your flexibility for your customization and so on. And what are macros? You can learn and read it yourself. So this is basically the software, guys. What else is in the software? Now it's not much. On the top right, you have notification if there's a driver update. And yeah, this was basically the Swarm 2 driver show for you. Showing you the driver with the Burst to Air wireless mouse. And I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the future. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.